For thousands of years, the Great Pyramids of Egypt have stood as one of the biggest mysteries in human history. How were they built? Who actually constructed them? And could it be that we've been lied to all along? Forget what you've been told about slaves dragging massive stones under the whip. The real story is far more shocking than you think. There's hidden evidence that rewrites history, and by the end of this video, you'll never look at the pyramids the same way again. So, who really built the pyramids? Let's find out. All right, let's start with the biggest mystery. How did the ancient Egyptians move and place 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing between 2 to 80 tons? Think about it. No wheels, no cranes, no modern tools. Yet somehow they pulled off one of the greatest engineering feats in history, and they did it over 4,500 years ago. And here's where things get weird. Modern engineers still can't fully explain it. You see, the Great Pyramid isn't just a giant pile of rocks. It's incredibly precise. The entire structure is aligned within 0.05 degrees of true north, something even modern builders struggle to replicate. And then there's the sheer speed of construction. Based on the traditional timeline, workers would have had to place a massive stone every 2 minutes, non-stop, for 20 years. That sounds almost impossible. For decades, we were taught that the pyramids were built by thousands of slaves under brutal conditions. You've seen it in movies, whips cracking, backs breaking, men collapsing under the sun. But guess what? That's a myth. Archaeologists have discovered workers' villages near the pyramids, filled with bread ovens, fish bones, and even beer jugs. Not exactly the diet of a mistreated slave. In fact, these workers were skilled laborers, living in well-organized communities. Their bones even show signs of medical treatment, proving they were cared for. So, if they weren't slaves, who were they? Here's where things get mind-blowing. The Great Pyramid was built with mathematical precision that rivals modern architecture. The structure's base is so perfectly level that it varies by just half an inch across an area the size of 6 football fields. Some of the stones, like the giant granite blocks inside the king's chamber, came from Aswan, over 500 miles away, and the tools they supposedly used, copper chisels, which would have been useless against granite. So, did they use a lost technology? A secret method we still don't understand? Now let's talk alternative theories. Water power. Some researchers believe the Egyptians used water channels and floating barges to move the massive stones. Sounds crazy, but the evidence is there. Ramps. The traditional theory suggests workers built massive ramps to haul the stones up, but this would have required more material than the pyramid itself, and there's no physical evidence of these ramps. Sound technology. There are ancient texts that hint at vibrational levitation, moving objects with sound waves. Far-fetched, maybe, but some cultures believe it was real. Alien help. Okay, this is the wild one. Some theorists believe the pyramid's insane precision and scale suggest advanced extraterrestrial knowledge. Are they hiding something from us? Here's something most people don't know. There are 0 records of how the pyramids were actually built. No blueprints, no step-by-step instructions, just the final, perfect result. And here's another bizarre fact. The Great Pyramid contains 8 sides, not 4. Yes, you heard that right. When viewed from above at the right time, the structure reveals a subtle inward bend on each side, creating an optical illusion. Why would ancient builders include such a strange, hidden feature? Even today, many believe the pyramids were built using techniques we still don't fully understand. So, who really built the pyramids? The truth is likely a mix of brilliant Egyptian engineers, lost ancient technology, and maybe, just maybe, knowledge that has been erased from history. One thing is clear, the pyramids were not built the way we were taught. The more we learn, the more we realize that the ancient Egyptians may have possessed engineering secrets that have been lost to time. And if this ancient knowledge was lost, the real question is, what else have we forgotten? If this video blew your mind, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What do you think happened? Let's uncover the truth together. See you in the next one.